Hi everybody, sanibonani, welcome to my channel. Igama lami nguNtando Mdletshe, and on this channel siyazifunde incwadi ezibhalwe ngolimi lwethu lesiZulu bese sizala sokhuluma ngazo le ndaba esuke sizifundile. By the way, you guys, we are doing the finale in the episode ithemba lokugcina on my other channel, Zulu Books by Ntando Mdletshe. Guys, it's a banger. You know, we've been said the whole story sikaManqoba, but today I conclude the ndaba, so do not miss it. If you've been watching the story crying with me, frustrated with me, it's about time we see how impilo kaManqoba ends, and I said do not miss it. So I'm gonna make sure that I upload that episode today so that sizoyivala this book, and then we come back to this main channel to finish up on ngangithi Leo Zeline nangakithi. Hey, sengize ngiyayidid Leo Zeline nangakithi, because we never finished that book, so iqedela la. But do not miss the finale on my other channel. Siyaphinda ke futhi on this channel sibuka ama reality shows ethu ala eMzansi, bese siza la sikhuluma ngawo lama shows, senza ama reviews ama recaps, bese siyaphinda futhi sikhuluma nga any other issues avukayo mangabe lama shows sesiwabukile kwi-TV. Listen guys, better late than never. We never did our review Mnakwethu season 3 episode 5. I just feel like I can't let this one pass. I have to talk about it. So noma ngabe kuthiwa usuwabukile amanye ama reviews, that is okay. Usibonile episode, that is okay. We're just gonna have a little bit of fun, and please in the comment section tell me what you thought about this particular episode. And this husband that is not really a husband. You know. Anyway, you guys, and you really like our content, do not forget to press the subscribe button and press the notification bell ukuze phela uthole umyalezo mangabe umsebenzi omusha sesiwufakile. Kanjalo uma ufuna ukuba remember, there's a join button, kanti uma ufuna ukubonga i-channel ngemali, there is a thanks button. Imali encane guys, engaze ngicabanga ukuthi 100 and what even 15 rand. YouTube wenza izinto zibe convenient ukuthi awuqali ngama big amounts. Of course you can do a big amount, but it's a small amount. But okay, if you cannot do that, it is still okay. You can still stay on the channel. Just make sure you watch an advert or two to show your support to the channel, and I really appreciate it guys, because i-AdSense yami mengabe inemadlanyana, it means ukuthi kunabantwanyana lana who are watching not only do they watch the reviews, but they also watch my adverts. So thank you so much for that guys. Today Mnakwethu we are meeting Unjabulo Khanyile, you guys. Unjabulo Khanyile, I don't know those who have been watching Mnakwethu from season 1 just like I have. I don't know if you guys are noticing a little bit of changes that Ubaba Mseleku is making here and there presenting kwakhe uhlelo, but I feel like I am seeing some of the changes. I'm still not happy about it. Anyway, angithandi le show nje. Angithandi le show, idea le show angithandi, because I feel like ihlupha abantu besifazane. It's just bothering women, you know, and it's making women unhappy. But ke kunezinto ezithile I feel like azishintshayo a little bit, you know. And I do feel like this episode, honestly, bekufanele ngabe nje uvele wayeka ubaba Mseleku at some point ukuthi when you are not ready to take a second wife, let's do another story, you know. So but angazi ukuthi casting yakhona ihamba kanjani ukuthi once they start with the story they can't say that, angazi you guys. And also angazi ukuthi if they do the interviews before they begin filming the show, just to see what is this person right for an episode of Mnakwethu. Sometimes angazi you guys, but I feel like it's one of those episodes where I feel like, how did this guy make it to the episode? You know, we could have seen omunye umuntu who's already married wanting unkosikazi wesibili into serious esibonayo, but this was just like, what is this boy doing here? Anyway, today we're meeting Unjabulo Khanyile, uthi una 20 years old, ubizwa ngoJuluka. You know, Juluka. Ngantshela last episode ngathi mina umuntu othanda umaskandi, if your partner likes umaskandi, if your partner sings umaskandi, if your partner wakamchunu, if your partner if uhlala kamaphumulo, one of my viewers pointed that out, if wangala ngakamaphumulo, if wangala ngasenkandla, hayi number 2 is coming. Number 2 is coming, but umaskandi, guys, if a guy likes umaskandi or sings umaskandi, that guy has more than one girlfriend, and one day if you are the wife, he's bringing number 2. So okay, Unjabulo, he was a soccer player that turned to umaskandi. He sings a little bit ngoba umsele ukuthi akacule at some point wacula, and uyamuzwa vele ivoice kaMaskandi. Hayi uMaskandi ngempela. He's not faking. He says he has an album. This is the thing that made me feel like this guy might have come to the show ukuthi nje abone abantu and promote his album a little bit, you know, because he made sure that we knew ukuthi ucula uMaskandi nanokuthi une album. So gibe now lama questions ukuthi okay, is he on a show really because he needs to be taking a second wife, and does he need to take a second wife right now, or he just saw it as an opportunity to be on TV as uMaskandi? And a lot of the guys like Mnakwethu and Mnakwethu Happily Ever After guys, it's the guys abantu abacula uMaskandi, and after they have been on the show, ama careers are where they get better, so they already know, you know. So ngibe nako lokho ukuthi mhlambe naye it's one of the, it's not like he's that serious about indaba yesithembu, but he saw it as an opportunity ukuthi if he comes on the show then he can promote his album. So uthi ke usebenza cleaning, you know. When someone say I work in cleaning, it's like I work in the cleaning industry, you know. Anything, I mean, it could be anything. He could be a cleaner, he could be owning a company, Yama Cleaners, he could be managing the cleaners. It's so many things can go under a cleaning, but it's also means a cleaning. So, and unkosikazi wakhe, which at the beginning he says unkosikazi wakhe, and then we find out later yeah unkosikazi, but not really ngezathe ethile. Unkosikazi wakhe ba meeting ngo-1990 ngo-2019 uNolwandle Ntuli. So uMaNtuli bahlangane naye ngo-2019 and bebesemshadweni emakhaya, and then they met ke no nkosikazi wakhe. Okay, so yeah, so initially we're thinking ukuthi unkosikazi wakhe lona, and he's going to introduce, you know, number 2, and then they moved to that party lathi basebezomitha ke ubaba uLokhuzana uMseleku, where he talks about the fact that he has an album, because that information came out when ubaba uMseleku is asking him about himself ukuthi as introducer. And so uyambuza kubaba uMseleku ukuthi, then why am I here? Utufuna ukuthatha unkosikazi wesibili. And my pendula nje bamsele does say, you know what, this guy doesn't seem like he's ready, you know. I like bamsele at least now say shintile, because before he would always say this guy looks like the perfect person that can take his tempo. Sometimes now he does say, that's why I say khona ma changes athile that they making, which I like, because this guy really sounded like ama answers zakhe jaxovekile in terms of why he wants to take a second wife. Now bamsele said I don't feel like he's ready, but he was willing to hear him out. And ubamsele ukuthi ukhuluma ngathi usawumfana njena, so akekho sure whether umuntu ongakwazi ukuthi asimele isithembu. Okay, and so his reasons for ukuthi ufuna ukuthatha unkosikazi wesibili, uthi isimo sasekhaya sinzima, you know, isimo sasekhaya sinzima, kunogogo ekhaya ohlala nezingane kuphela, so he needs to take someone ozohamba oyohlala ekhaya. Okay, fine. Let me say this to the men that do watch this channel. Listen guys, if your mothers at home do not have people that are helping them, hire the maids. You know, just funa auntie wangakini ongena umsebenzi, umqashi lo auntie ahamba yosiza you know uma wakho until you are ready when ukuthi ke you going back to live at home, you know. They will be like me njena, my brother is at home, my brother is not married, he lives with my mom and the kids. Ekhaya ukhulu ugugile, you know, mase ngithi mase ubhuti wami engashadile already ngithi akathatha unkosikazi wesibili and a girlfriend ngithi akathatha unkosikazi wesibili. This was like that situation, because I'm like, my mother doesn't have anybody to live with, can you take another wife? But he doesn't have a first wife. If you didn't watch the show, I won't even explain it well, because for so many times I rewinded and I'm like, because I wasn't watching it. I'm watching the episode, I'm like, I don't understand here. Okay, let me try and explain it. He says ekhaya, okay, isalukwazi sihlala sodwa nezingane, so isibo asikho sihle ekhaya. I understand that. Okay, it means ukuthi uhlala yedwa, needs umuntu ozomsiza, which I don't know why he will not just hire umuntu ozosiza ugogo. So now uthi unonkosikazi, but lo nkosikazi lona, they are not married, only in last year, which I assume it's 2021, did he go eyokhokha ilobo eyovela ekhaya. At some point he even says ukuthi eyovela ekhaya. Uqala wathi uye kolobola, wasethi uye kovela ekhaya. Mayovela ekhaya, guys, ezamaZulu, umuntu mayithi ulobolile, you know, sometimes abantu bathi balobolile, but it's not really, because amaZulu uyacela, umuntu mayicela usuke eyovela nje ekhaya. Is like introduction, it's okay, I'm here is the few cents, and yeah, I'm here to find out what you want for your child. Mayithi umuntu uvelile again, that's what they've done. Yes, khona inkomo abayikhiphayo, but usuke evelile nje ukuthi okay, here I have an intention to take umntana, and what do you guys want for your child? And a lot of the guys bayacela umuntu aqeda ayihlalele ke after that. But kahle lo muntu usengaqala ukulobola kahle kwangempela. So that's what this guy, it sounds like he's done. Wahamba wayocela kubuka lo nkosikazi. Okay, unkosikazi lona uMaNtuli usahlala kubo, you know, which is also another evidence ukuthi labantu abashadile. Usahlala kubo, akahlali kubo kaNjabula, akahlali kaKhanyile. uMaNtuli uhlala kubo, you know. So uthi bayavakashelana lo ngoba uKhanyile uhlala eGoli, you know. So like KZN ugogo uhlala yedwa. So uthi yena the reason efuna ukuthatha unkosikazi wesibili ukuthi ekhaya umama ugogo uyedwa. Umseleke uyabuza ukuthi how manje yini indaba wena ungathathi kuMaNtuli, qedela uMaNtuli, umlobola uMaNtuli, ahambe kuMaNtuli, if engenankinga ayohlala ekhaya kuMaNtuli nelona. Uthi no, isimo ekhaya sibi kakhulu. Uthi isimo sibi kakhulu that sidinga amakhosikazi awu2. Uyabuza umseleke ukuthi okay, so does that mean ukuthi one of the wives uzohlala nawe la eGoli ngoba phela useGoli lo Khanyile? Does that mean that one of the wives uzohlala nawe eGoli and then lo wesibili uzoyikhaya? Uthi no, both of them bazoyikhaya. Uthi manje uzothatha amakhosikazi awu2 bahambe esekhaya, wena ubuze uzohlala eGoli? Uthi yebo, ufanele azohlala eGoli ngoba kunomunye umuzi okhona eGoli. So uba umseleke light nzapho ukuthi yabo manje ufile ngathi at least le ndoda le inomuzi. So waba nalo so nomuzi eJoburg, and then London is like no, indlu nje yasekhaya sihlala sonke nezingane zasekhaya. And then wajaba ubaba umselo, because I think he had hopes zokuthi okay, at least unomuzi lo muntu ngoba ubebuke ngathi umfana vele nokusebenza ukuzwa kahle ukukliningi in and then but then ukhuluma ngomuzi eJoburg, so ube nama hopes okay, so at least this guy has a house in Joburg. But then he soon discovers he doesn't even have that house in Joburg. Umuzi abahlala bonke nabafowabo. Guys, I don't understand la lento ukuthi umuntu athi ezelwe nabafana yena, you have brothers, you know, and you feel like ufuna ukwandisa umuzi family or whatever, or fanele kube namakhosikazi ayohlala ekhaya but you put it on yourself ukuthi you must take 2 wives. Why don't you take 1 wife and your brothers take wives as well, bahambe amakhosikazi ayohlalela ukuzeni ekhaya? Anyway, kumangazekela kuba umsele ukuthi uzothatha wonke amakhosikazi bayohlala ekhaya, because la eGoli it's a house that they share with his brothers. And uthi no, bazoloku bevakasha nje eGoli amakhosikazi, especially because lo omncane vele waselukhuzeni waseGoli. Okay, ivele yabona at that point ivele reason yakhe angazwala kakhulu ukuthi you already have uMaNtuli umcelile mqedele ahamba yohlala emakhaya. Why would you want a second one when you're not really done with the okay? So now one of the questions that Uba Umsele also asked uthi okay, which means ukuthi njoba uthi unkosikazi wakho oqala ukashada nawe, uma umshada naye uzoya ekhaya, how do you see ngoba akakafika ekhaya, they're not married yet, so you haven't seen her ekhaya, akakasho ukuthi uyahluleka ekhaya, you haven't seen her struggling. How do you know ukuthi udinga umuntu ozomlekelela? Uthi hayi naye vele uzosibona isimo masefika ekhaya ukuthi isimo sibi, even namanje isimo uyasibona ukuthi sibi. Okay. And then uthi umuzi wakubo, which is ukhanyele, uthi umuzi wakubo isimo sakhona simbi ngalendlela leso sokuthi sidinga abantu abawu2 ukuthi bawuvuse, which is you and your wife nje. Vele umuzi uvuswa abantu abawu2 kuthiwa indoda nenkosikazi, so hamba chat inkosikazi wakho hamba ekhaya. This is one of those reasons that honestly, you guys, I feel like at that point Ubabusele should have said, listen man, you know, I hear you, ngiyakubona uyasifuna isithembu, but right now I don't think you're ready. I don't think that you have good reasons to even want isithembu, and you're not even married to the first wife. Maybe after you marry the first wife and you see how she does and you see ukuthi uyadinga yini ukulekelelwa, then we can come back as the show and help you to try and initiate the second wife thing. But right now, I don't feel like you're ready. I wish this show was structured in such a way that they're able to say that just because you've written to the show, it doesn't mean that they're going to help you to ask the wife about this ridiculous thing or so we phone. And then uyabuza ubamsele ukuthi banazo yini ingane nonkosikazi, and then he says no, akanayo ingane nonkosikazi and akanayo ingane with the law afuna ukumthatha is number 2, but he does have a child with someone else. And then ubamsele is like, so does your wife know about the child? And then it turns out ukuthi unkosikazi akazi about this child. Uthakazanga ukuthi uzomtshela kanjani, and akafuna ukulahlekelwa ulokhuzana kambe bayahumantuli, akafuna ukulahlekelwa uMantuli, and he felt like if emtshela iqiniso ukuthi unengane uMantuli would leave, so akazange azamtshela. So that's another thing ephume nje ingalindelekile, because really umsele was just trying to gather information so that he has enough information ukuthi mayankosikazi he understands the situation. But he came across the information that really was not part of the show, but now it was out that this guy has a child. So then it was time to meet number 2, uJoy Khadebo, Makhadebo, useyibiza ngoMakhadebo because but guys, she's 18 years old. I was like, I have a 17-year-old. Ngathi ngiyabona ingane yami seyithi next day. Lungi is 17, she's turning 18 next month. I'm like thinking, can you imagine Lungi coming to me saying, Uyogana Uchuluka? I imagine Lungi coming to me and saying, I am going to marry the Maskandi man called Chuluka. And he already has a wife that he hasn't married to, that is not married to. I'm like, hey, she is so young. She didn't look too young, but she is young, you guys. 18 is young. 18 is young. And guys, this thing, I'm a daughter, like, Zulu men, even though I know it's not only Zulu men, but because on these shows usually I'm a daughter, I'm a Zulu. Angazinda bathanda ukushela ingane, like ingane zesikole basically, because umuntu ona 18 just left school, and it sounded like kade laba bathandana benolokhuzana benojuluka. And if she's 18 now and they're already thinking about ukushada nani bathandane nini bengakanani 16 17, why laba doda ehamba eshela ingane una 28, what are you doing with ingane na 17 18? Like, I understand, I don't know what makes it okay for men to do that, honestly, especially like laba mazulu, because ingane na 17 16 17 18 just out of school, 17 16 a lot of the times they are still in high school. So angazi ukuthi what makes it okay for men to do that, but it seems like they do, especially laba bo Maskandi and all of that, and nobody says anything wrong with it. So it's like we just accept it ukuthi nje they go after these kids. And yeah, very young, 18 years old, she's just uyazihlekela nje, uyayismalela, uyambona ukuthi oh nkosi yami, yabona impilo nje ayikafiki kuyena. Impilo ayikafiki kuyena, usayibuka le impilo, it's coming, you know. And wenza kahle vele, she must smile, because ama smiles are about to disappear, because real life is about to hit. Because here is she with Juluka is gonna marry you and send you back to emakhaya, to where futhi wasegoli yena bazomthumela emakhaya. So then and then they're talking again now with ulokhuzana uMakhadebe, Yena noma emncane and kunokuba naive nje obekukhona ebusweni bakhe ngathi akazi nanokuthi lidumephi, you know, but she says she knows yakuzocela unkosikazi for ukuthi abe unkosikazi wesibili. And umseleko uyamtshela ukuthi do you know ukuthi unkosikazi uke wayikhuluma indaba yesithembu, because ushilo ulona unjabula ukuthi uke wayikhuluma indaba yesithembu sakujoker, and ulokhuza uMaNtuli wathi no ngekaze ayenzeni lonke, she will rather live, uyayazi leyo nto. And uthi yena in the confessionals, if enqaba uMaNtuli ukuthi athathwe ngeke azahlukane nolo, which is what they all say vele, and vele it makes sense because vele bewuthanda nendoda yomuntu uyazi ukuthi indoda yomuntu angithi vele you know uyazi ukuthi ishadile le ndoda. So I don't think it makes a difference because masethe no, I don't think that any of them break up nalamadoda lawo, so bayibavile baqhubeke nje, you know. And then okay, then now we get to a point la umseleko now usezocela ke kuMaNtuli whatever husband. I feel like lana ubesenza nje guys ngoba phela usefikile, he's presenting the show, but bekwamahliphi nje lawa ukuthi nje this guy is young, number one, and he doesn't talk any sense whatsoever. Reason yakhe mukho umuntu understandayo, but yeah, we're doing the show, we might as well. I feel like bese kuyileso simo esikanjalo. So uyafika ke lana ke uNolwandle Ntuli, uMaNtuli, very beautiful woman, shame ilabo sesababheke phansi. I want to say ukuthi unkosikazi ohloniphayo, but sometimes mina ukubheka phansi komuntu wesifazana angithandi, you know. Not ukuthi kubi, but ukubheka phansi komuntu wesifazana mina angikuthandi, because sometimes it gives people ilokhuzana ipermission ukuthi badlale ngawe because ubheke phansi, uyahlonipha, you know, like yebo baba, you know, angithandi leyo nto mina ngomuntu wesifazane, because it just it makes you susceptible to abuse yabantu besilisa, because nje baba naleyo nto unomoya ophansi akakuthandi ukukhuluma, then umuntu thinks they can just get away with anything when it comes to you. But uyileyo nhlobo leyo ukuthi really ma umuntu nje wasemakhaya you think oh shame uyahlonipha lo, it's just beautiful too ke unokhuzana. Like I always say, listen, I am team wife number 1. Noma ngabe kuthiwa nangalena kugogo Skhotheni, I am team Monde. I am team Monde. I understand okay. So then by the way guys, please watch my review kagogo Skhotheni. I just posted it earlier today, so just check it out, okay? It's fun. Husband number 2 sefikile, imagine. So then obviously mangena umseleko, they already know what it's about, and so ba presenter umseleko his impression of uMaNtuli was that no, now because he did comment in saying ukuthi unkosikazi lomncane uMahadebe is young ngathi ngane, you know, and uma sebona uMaNtuli is like yeah, now ke I can see unkosikazi lo ubuye ngathi unkosikazi wangempela unkosikazi wangempela, excuse me guys. So then uyapresenta indaba ukuthi ke ucela isithembu unjabulo, and unkosikazi uyasho ukuthi wake wayikhuluma nje lento futhi ngasho ngathi no, so what is it gonna change now, or, you know. And bazama ke kumncenga ke umseleko, you know, usebenzisa isisoka ke ukuthi amncenge. At some point she says ukuthi angivumi but ke ungasithatha isithembu. It's like angivumi but ngiyavuma. Nami I understand the answer yalo says like ungasithatha isithembu ke lo number 2 umenze umamkhulu and then mina ngibe out, but ke bambelesele waze wavuma, you know, ukuthi okay fine, uyavuma ngoba umseleko umbuzile nangendaba yasekhaya, isimo sasekhaya ukuthi uyasibona sinjani isimo sasekhaya, athi nayi yona so isimo sasekhaya isitekateking uthi hayi kuyatengatenga ekhaya, you know, but akakayisho ukuthi kuyatengatenga isimo financially or kuyatengatenga because ugogo uhlala nengane, uvumelana nendaba ukuthi ugogo uhlala nengane, so isimo siyatengatenga ekhaya and all of that. And yeah, but then she did say ukuthi yena wayishilo ukuthi Sithemba akasithandi, unomoya ophansi akakuthanda ukukhuluma, and unesikhwele akakuthanda ukushare indoda, you know. But she ended up saying yes, yeah, saying yes. And then umseleko asked ukuthi do you want to meet lo not khona manje, I think that's the difficult part, you guys. I wish ukuthi maybe the husband would ask, and then maybe they arrange another time. A wife can take her time to decide whether they want to meet the number 2 or not, and then they can decide, yeah, I want to or not. But they usually put under pressure, which is, I guess, the format here show which we have to do the meet now, and maybe hoping to get a bit of drama like we did in episode 1 or something. But again, this one was not about to have it. Uma ngaba umseleke saphumile eYolanda uMakhatebe uyambuza ke lona phela. I'm sure sometimes usuke usuvuma yonke into, guys, to be like, okay, let me just say yes so that umseleke and these cameras and everybody can leave, and then I can deal with this man, because khona izinto that you want to say and do that you're not gonna do in front of everybody, and you just want them to leave so that you can deal with him. And I feel like it was that at some point. I feel like it's that case now. She just wants everybody to leave so she can talk to him. So while umseleko is out, uyambuza ukuthi hawu manje wena ngoba wawusucelile indaba singakutshela ukuthi angisifuni, it means ukuthi mina mangikhuluma awungilaleli, because I already said no. Anyway, they don't get a lot of time to finish that conversation because umseleko comes back with uMaha. Okay, I guess ke masefikile kuMakhatebe basho ukuthi akasho kumama ukuthi i-answer yakhe bithini, uthi washo kumali uMantuli ukuthi okay fine, uyavuma ukuthi ene uMakhatebe athathwe. And umseleko makes a comment ukuthi uyabona unkosikazi njobe sevumile, that means ukuthi ujuluka nje uma ukuthi unkosikazi ubemnika i-allowance ka 1000 rand, sekufanele ukuthi inyuke i-allowance. Ngathi umseleko uzwile manje ukuthi isimo siyatenga ekhaya. You think this man has 2,000 rand to give to this girl when he doesn't even have money to finish the lobolo, and the simo is tenging ekhaya? You think he has 2,000 rand to give to his wife? But I guess he was saying, just to say thanks, he must akhuphula amasokisi ku number 1, But I don't think he has means to khuphula amasokisi, this one. And the child was very happy. The school girl was very happy. Yes, we are sure. I guess she had a better response than most. I don't know if it's the fact that uyingane, but she had a better response than most number 2s, because most number 2s bafika nge-attitude, bafika nge-attitude. Yena she was like, no, uyajabula kakhulu, uyabonga kumamkhulu, and uyathembisa ukuthi uzomhlonipha umamkhulu, and nje uzomnika indawo yakhe and whatever. And umamkhulu wagcizela ukuthi I hope ukuthi kuzoba njalo ngempela. And I'm like, because I'm these kids. And then I guess he felt obligated to reveal the baby, and maybe he felt also okay, I might as well help him with indaba yokureveala umntwana, because it looks like this guy is not planning to reveal indaba ukuthi unomntwana outside of his tembu khona unyingane with someone else, so he reveals that baba mseleko. It turns out even Ulo Makhatebe didn't know about the baby. So, and then also Mantul didn't know about the baby. And bonke bamangele, and then at the end, Mantul was like, okay, fine, esembi pelile, I've responded the way that I need to respond. It's sazokhuluma, but it's new to me. So that is something that I need to deal with, and ngisafuna ukuzwa nama details akhona ukuthi itholakale nini ngani kanjani, because we've been together for 4 years and all that. And then it turns out ukuthi kanti futhi noMakhatebe didn't know about the baby. Naye usamangele ukuthi how, naye usho ukuthi ngijabulile impela ngesithembu, kodwa futhi ngimangele ukuthi kanti futhi nginengane ngoba mina I was never ever told about ingane. So it makes me feel like what other things are being hidden in a relationship. I wouldn't be surprised if khona ezinye ingane in fact this relationship. But yes, you guys, this was the first episode this season where a wife said yes, even though I felt like he was saying yes because there was so much pressure, and maybe she might change her mind later on, angazi. But yeah, it was the first one where a wife ended up saying yes. ama koskazale season abahlali nengane they're like no. In fact, mawushadile asifanele kuvela ube nesign ebhalwe lapha emnyango wakho ethi no. So they don't even try it, okay? So guys, yes, that was the episode for today. Like I said, I really don't think that they should have moved ahead with this episode because this guy just didn't sound like he was ready. I do suspect, however, that he was on the show just to promote his album. And also, you guys, I think sometimes you can just say yes to a man because you know what he doesn't have means. Because honestly, if he doesn't have money to marry the first wife, he's probably not gonna have money to marry the second one. So you might as well not stress yourself and just say, and you're like, yeah, you can take her. But you know he doesn't have money to do that. Anyways. Anyway, guys, that was the episode for today. Please like it before you on a live video. Share it with your friends, with your family, and even with strangers. Kodwa ke ningaphumi kwi-video ningashongo ukuthi nicabangani about this episode. Thank you so much. Nginithanda kakhulu.